part to
Alrighty
spill
then,
the
we're
tea.
spilling the tea today. This is part two. Be sure to look at part one if I'm going on your For You page and you haven't seen part one yet. Okay, but I'm going to go over it quickly just in case. So I just said in the beginning of part one that I have my adventure shirt on. It's really worn. It's old. I love it. It's soft. It's like wearing PJs, right? But I just put it on today because I'm like, I have to inspire myself. I got to start moving now, okay? I need to maybe go on a little adventure. I need to start doing things that spark me. I've been, you know, resting a lot because of grief. And I talk about the grief all the time because you have to listen to your body when you're healing on a very deep level. So I got travel. First thing I talked about was let's travel. Let's go someplace. Let's do an adventure. You know, I have no problem traveling by myself, going out to dinner by myself, anything like that. But some people don't like that, so bring a friend. But start doing things that excite you and spark your creativity or just your brain. You know, it's good to go different places. It's good to get inspired. You feel incomplete because there was some kind of a relationship and you want somebody to complete you, but you need to be whole on your own. No one completes us, okay? We have to work on our male and female balancing, and then the yin and yang of our spiritual side, of our physical, and of our mind, okay? So marrying for the money. You may have done that and found out that they were a tightwad and maybe they had everything, but they went belly up, or there's a bankruptcy or something in the mix. I'm not saying you're bankrupt, but there's something going on that maybe you haven't been notified about, but you are trying to work on your finances. And I think if this reading resonates with you, you're doing the right thing. But you feel unlovable because you've changed, okay? You have changed. So a lot of the people that you loved for years, that you were people pleasing, and you always felt like you were in trouble, now you're letting it all go because you're like, I can't do this anymore. I've been through so much. I have to take care of myself, and nobody is coming to save me. No one is coming to save you, okay? And that's a harsh thing. And I've heard that before. No one is coming to rescue you. As a matter of fact, I heard someone on here, I think it was, or on Instagram that said that, and it was really quick, and I didn't get a chance to credit them. I like to credit people when I hear something, but that was something I needed to hear too, right? So unlovable, practice radical self-acceptance and love yourself with all your flaws. And people are not going to like that sometimes. They're going to call you names. They might even say that you have narcissistic tendencies. But it's just that you're loving yourself. You know, I was in a relationship years ago where I was always a health nut. So I would go to yoga, I'd go to the gym, and I was called selfish. It isn't selfish to take care of yourself. It's selfish to neglect your relationship if you want a relationship to work. But you don't have to give up the things you love if they're healthy things, right? So same shit, different day. That's how they live. You don't want to live like that. They're a grudge holder. They feel rejected. You may even feel rejected. They're a dirt digger. Don't dig anything up on them. It's not necessary, okay? This could just be someone you've worked with, or someone that didn't appreciate you, someone that's copying you. It could be many different scenarios because it's not a private reading, okay? I do speak about myself, and some of the things that are in the reading might resonate with me, but that doesn't mean it's my story right now, and it doesn't mean it's your story. So you take like a beautiful bouquet, you take what you like, you rearrange things, and whatever fits for you fits for you. Whatever doesn't, it's a good lesson in letting it go, okay? They may be talking shit about you, right? It is not your business what anyone thinks of you, okay? So just keep going because they're actually crying over you. Sad, hurt, upset, etc. They can't figure it out, but they can't figure it out because they're not being accountable to say, what could I have done differently? You have a tendency to do that too much because it's a codependency thing coming in. But they're not looking at themselves and what their part was and how they could have done something. For instance, they could have given you some kind of pat on the back, some kind of validation, some kind of recognition, rather than taking what you taught them and running with it, or taking your money, or whatever the situation is, okay? It's played out. There was fake flexing, acts rich, flosses money, acts fancy, shows off, etc. That's how their mama acted. That's how their daddy acted. It was very important for their family, okay? Whoever this is, if it's a work partner or it's a friend or it's something that you're going through in a love relationship, this is how it was. Make a buck. Didn't matter if it wasn't, if it wasn't integrous, okay? So this is you, all right? So I just want you to understand. You like to give to people, but now you're holding back on certain things because actually really you're too busy winning, and you see the wolves in sheep clothing and you see their agenda. You are a spiritual healer, and you have a spiritual hater out there. Hates on your spirituality, hates on your light, hates on your magic, and hates on your power. That's a jealousy thing. That's their problem, not yours. Like, remember I said in part 1, you are not, I have some angel cards here too, you are not supposed to be worrying about what they're doing. Worry about what you're doing and understand that there's a big healing occurring here. And that whatever they're trying to throw shade and throw on you, it's going to boomerang. Not that you're wishing that. You're allowing the universe to take care of things for you, allowing God to take care of things for you. And if you find it in your heart, you may even say a prayer for that person, okay? And not hold that resentment, because that's going to eat you up. So Archangel Raphael, I am helping you heal physical challenges in yourself and others. You are a healer just like me. Some of you may have had a lot of different symptoms the past couple of weeks when Mercury retrograde started, like really wonky stuff. Some of you are going to be healing a partnership and a marriage because that person is going to finally say, oof, maybe I did do things. Do I want to lose this person? So if this is the case, I also think that many of you may be going to counseling to see if it can work, okay? So it is, I am the angel of marriage, and I am assisting you right now. Archangel Michael, I am with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. Some of you are like, nah, moving forward, moving on, which is okay. You're reflecting right now. Love triangle, third party, multiple lovers, and choices. Yeah, you may be with a Slim Shady, some of you, okay? There's all different scenarios. Like I said, it's a collective reading. Queen rising, though, okay? Stepping into power, praised, coming up in the spotlight. It's your time right now, because, you know, you're saying, I don't have time for this. This is nonsense. I'm not in 5th grade anymore, okay? I'm not a teenager. I'm not a baby. I'm a grown arse person, and I'm going to take my queen and king energy and put my crown on. I'm going to drink that golden elixir, and I'm going to know who I am, regardless of what they're doing. I don't think that, you know, it could be love triangle, but it could also be a little bit of backstabbing in the workplace or competition. You don't want to compete because you're your own unique self, and that's the beauty of it. And if you stay in the integrity, they can't be you, okay? Let me put it that way. No facts. Never has the facts makes poop up. I'm not going to say S-H-I-T. And lies, okay? So you got, you know, you got this person who's doing all this stuff. And it's like, don't they know that I know? But it's kind of like this is the way they survived in their life. I'm not excusing it, and you shouldn't excuse it. Boss Daddy, here he is. Stable, rich business owner, CEO, Big D energy, okay? It may be it could even be your boss, okay? Who's acting like he has more than he does. And Big D energy. Very egotistical, okay? Very egotistical. Impersonator. They want to be you, baby. Wants to be you, acts like you, dresses like you, looks like, copies you. If you have a talent, they're copying you. And they're mad because they know you know. So carry on. Keep doing what you do. You're the best at it. Many blessings and namaste.